Before we start the show, we just want to say a few words. In the early hours of June 12th, tragedy befell our beloved Orlando when a gunman opened fire in Pulse nightclub, leaving 49 people dead and a further 53 people injured. Myself and the host of the UOP wish to extend our deepest sympathies and condolences to the victims, their families and friends, and anyone else who's been affected by this atrocity. Know you are all in our hearts and minds.
As a group of people who not only love Universal Orlando, but love Central Florida and especially Orlando, we are in shock to have such a terrible happening to take place in our home. Orlando for each of us is home to some of the most amazing cultures, people, and attractions. We stand united with Orlando, and this place that we love will stand tall and will continue to be a place that inspires laughter, happiness, and continued inspiration to all the world.
Yes, Orlando is where we go to play, but also where our true passion lies. A little bit of each and every one of our hearts lives in Orlando. We support Orlando community and the LGBT community in any way that we possibly can, and we'll do everything we can to help unite this great city once again.
And Louis Vielma, 22, a team member of the Forbidden Journey and Islands of Adventure, was confirmed as one of the victims. Another Universal employee is in a critical but stable condition in hospital. It's our understanding that up to 13 Disney employees were killed or injured also.
A GoFundMe has been set up to help the victims and their families, and if you would please go and donate, the GoFundMe is gofundme.com/Pulse Victims Fund. That's gofundme.com/PULSEVICTIMSFUND. President and CEO of Universal Orlando Resort, Bill Davis, said, "We are deeply saddened over the loss of our team member. We are working to support his friends and colleagues here at Universal Orlando. Our thoughts and prayers are with Louis, his family, and all the victims of this tragedy." And then Universal Parks and Resorts Chairman Tom Williams also said in a statement, "Our thoughts and prayers are with all those affected by this morning's tragedy. We stand ready to help our community in any way we can."
We'd like to ask you to please join us in a minute's silence to one of the victims. Thank you. Now it's on to our scheduled show.
Covering the Universal Orlando Resort for over 5 years, you are listening to the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Welcome to the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
This is episode 25, and I'm Darren.
I'm Hunter.
I'm Tracy.
And I'm not really sure who the hell I am. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 50, our half century of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Hello and welcome to the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. This is episode 75.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this centenary episode of the 100% unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 125 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. I'm Darren.
Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 150 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. That's right, we have reached the grand total of 150 official episodes.
Hello, and welcome to episode 175 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. I'm Tracy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 200 of the official Universal Orlando podcast. That was your first unofficial woo of the evening.
No, that was an official woo.
And with me today, I have the gentleman and the lady who put all this together, Mr. Lee and Mrs. Tracy.
Thank you, Hunter.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Oh.
It's a bit.
Oh, yes, it was a
200.
long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away. Far away from the Disney blog spheres and the Disney podcasts and the Disney Twitter,
Yes.
one man decided to rise up.
That was a different podcast.
And compete against a bunch of 13-year-olds to become the #1 universal podcaster.
Woo!
And that enthusiastic voice you all hear in the background, of course, is Mr. Darren.
What's up, Internet?
Hey! After 200 episodes, I still haven't got a catchphrase.
That is your
No, me either.
catchphrase. Just complaining about not having a catchphrase.
Yeah.
Guys, we made it. This
Yes.
is episode 200 for most of you. This is like episode 6 for me.
We started
How we
from
all
the bottom, and now we're slightly above the bottom.
We do all right. We do okay.
Yeah.
Longest running, we can say wherever we stand in Universal Podcasts now, we still are the longest running ever.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as we keep going, we'll always retain that title.
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh. Do we have another 5 years out of this?
Yeah, we are.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on. It'll get mentioned in what we've got coming up on this show, but I've been working on some very in-depth shows coming up over the next few months, which I'm very excited about. So
It's all about Lee's bathing and the hygiene habits. It's great.
Yeah.
You guys are going to love it. I'm doing a fact hunter for it. The facts I've discovered about Lee's forehead.
what?
Real quick, just want to mention before this thing completely derails, everyone outside of the United States and the United Kingdom, like if you live in Pandora or at Disney Park or somewhere else, go to iTunes.
iTunes.
Before it derails.
Yeah, before it. I can't even
Go
speak.
to iTunes in June and subscribe, rate, and review the show, and you'll be in a chance of winning a $25 Universal Orlando gift card.
Yeah, that's right. We're calling it iTunes in June. iTunes in June.
Only open to residents outside the US and UK. No purchases necessary. Please email. Whatever. I don't know.
Terms and conditions apply.
Yeah.
So this is a celebration of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, and it is also a celebration of us because we are narcissistic.
It is upon us.
We will start with some questions submitted by David Wilson, and then we have some of our own. They will be interspersed with rapid fire questions for us, which is in all caps for some reason.
Yeah. Well, we've done rapid fire for like a lot of the Q&As we've done with listeners over the last bit, but I realised it was actually when I was on Unleash the Magic the other week that they did it for me. Yeah, and I thought we've never done them on the show.
Yep. And I haven't read anything beyond this point, which should help a little bit. Keep it fresh.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, Tracy, are you ready?
Yes,
I want you to ask Darren his rapid fire questions.
I can do that. Darren,
No
Are you
pausing, no breaks, just hit the ground running.
Oh, all right.
are you ready?
I am ready.
Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley?
Diagon Alley.
Forbidden Journey or Escape from Gringotts?
Forbidden Journey.
Spider-Man or Transformers?
Transformers.
Terminator 2 3D or Minion Mayhem?
Terminator 2 3D.
Horror Makeup Show or Sinbad?
Horror makeup.
Disaster or Poseidon's Fury?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm going to go with Disaster, though.
Zeus Landing or Kid Zone?
Sue's Landing.
Port of Entry or Production Central?
Port of Entry.
Leaky Cauldron or Three Broomsticks?
Leaky cauldron for the food, but 3 broomsticks for the atmosphere.
You can't do that.
I can do whatever I want.
The Hulk or Rip Ride Rocket?
Hulk.
Ghostly Greens or Planet Putt?
Ghostly Greens.
And finally, The Lighthouse or The Globe?
The Globe, for sure.
Excellent.
So, the first of David's questions is, I guess the first of David's questions are, is there a favorite part of your favorite attraction?
This is a toughie.
That is. That's difficult.
Qualify it, Hunter.
Qualifier. So my favorite part is when Imhotep asks for that dude's soul, because I know what that really means.
Well, David's put there, hasn't he? Such as the swelling music at the end of Gringotts, or the boathouse in Jaws, or Brendan Fraser's.
Oh,
screaming for
he
his
had a
cup of coffee.
qualifier.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I was actually. No,
legitimately.
oh, 200
I should
bloody
have saved
episodes.
that. You were going to ask me that question.
200 episodes, and he still doesn't know what we're doing.
Well,
Yeah.
hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, yeah.
See, I've struggled with this because I have a favourite place and it's not an attraction.
See, I'm going to throw in. I mean, there's probably loads, but I love the bridge scene in Forbidden Journey when you're going through the bridge and the you hear it cracking and the dragon outside and the fire and then the light that comes through, so it looks like it's breathed fire hole through the
So
that, and it's just a
cinders.
tiny little bit, but I love that.
Yeah.
It's pretty swoon.
It's tricky for me to try to think of one.
See, I had one in Spider-Man. Sorry to jump in again, and they got rid of it. One of my favourite little bits in Spider-Man, and it was only in the old one when they redid it. They changed it. Was when you've been lifted up in the skyscrapers at the end, and you're flying around the buildings, and Hydro Man goes to punch you, and Electro blasts him, and then there was a blast of steam that came out, and they've got rid of that now. You just get sprinkled with water. That blast of steam bit was awesome. I used to love that.
Which steam makes a little bit more sense when you're looking at the actual animation. Never thought about it. You're right.
I'll go with current attractions. The launch. I guess the launch from the Hulk. That when you're sitting in the tube, that slow approach and then just launching out of the top.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Hopefully, it still retains that same kind of feeling when it comes back. We'll see.
I don't think it'll be the same without that narration.
Right. But
I think this time it's gonna work.
Yeah. See, but that's one of those little things. It's awesome.
Yeah. For Transformers, I'd say any of Bumblebee's interaction is it's definitely a crowd favorite. I always like those scenes.
So I've been mulling this over.
Tracy's face is like, oh, I can't think of anything. I don't even. Yeah. I'm trying to think what our favourite ride is, Men in Black, and I'm trying to think if there's anything in that specifically.
How about we adjust it just a little bit? Sorry about this, David. How about you just name your favorite moment from a theme park attraction, Universal attraction, obviously, just in general. I know you said the launch.
That part on ET where the acid kicks in.
When it hits just right.
See, with Jaws, my favourite bit was always right at the end where they've just blown up the shark and everything, call off the Marines.
We're going home!
Yeah, I always love that because you come off, you're pumped up after a really good ride anywhere, and you come off pumped up. That was always one of my favourite things, or one of my favourite rides.
Well, I'm just thinking it's not my favorite attraction by any means, but the drop with the T-Rex on River Adventure still gets me every single time.
Yes.
It's one of the most effective scenes in any theme park attraction, period, I think.
Looks so cool. Yeah.
So I see what you're doing. You're picking a favourite bit. It doesn't necessarily need to be your favourite attraction, just a bit that you love from... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but if you ask me for a favourite theme park moment, period, I think I might actually pick that T-Rex drop just because it's so good and it's so effective with the setup and how it ends.
So on the Mummy,
the T-Rex just looks amazing.
Yeah.
It does, yes. On the Mummy, when you've got into the dead end and all the scarabs start coming out, that pull you feel when you suddenly shoot backwards. I love that.
Yeah.
That's my favourite part of that ride.
I'm actually struggling
to think of little tiny drop, but it works just good enough.
It does.
Definitely.
So maybe next week we'll have a new favorite, Darren.
Yeah, we'll see.
It may be, yes.
I hope so.
See, you go the Hogwarts Express. I think the bit when Ron pushes his face up against the window, and it looks like he's outside pushing his face up against the window.
I love the Dementor scene in the Hogwarts Express as well. I think that's another really good pick.
It's such a shame that they didn't do it the way we'd heard they were rumouring they were going to do it, and that was having industrial air conditioning units on it. So when that happened, they would blast cold air through the carriages. It's such a shame they didn't do that.
That
I think
would
it would have been too loud, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. It would be very loud.
Really?
Could you imagine just sitting in your cabin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, the Dementors are here.
Yeah.
They should actually just have a team member who throws ice at you at that moment.
The same one that's looking at you while you ride the whole time.
And they don't break eye contact, and she just keeps chucking ice at you. It's the most best.
That would
ride on
also work for
property.
Twister. That would also work for Twister. It's like the real filming Twister experience.
They should do. Okay, this is going to be total tangent, but when Jungle Cruise went down in Disneyland recently, they had the skippers actually come into work and do like a puppetry show of the Jungle Cruise out front.
Okay.
They should do that for Twister while we're waiting for Jimmy Fallon to open
Yeah.
up. There's just a team member with his arms wide open, spinning around in circles 8 times a day.
No, not Bill Paxton.
What were you going to say?
I'm sticking with my scene from Jaws.
Yeah,
That's my favourite thing ever.
I'm going to chuck another one in there then. The part on the High in the Sky Zeus trolley train ride where you go through Circus McGurkus. I am a big fan of rides that interact with something else. And you don't see it a lot. Like Hunter, is it the Magic Kingdom Railroad that goes through Splash Mountain?
Yes.
See, I love that.
People Mover goes through everything in
Yes.
Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like the is it the Runaway Mine Train and the Rapids ride at Alton Towers over here?
yeah.
They do the same, and it always seems to be timed that when the train goes through. If you're on the train goes through, and there's people on the raft, and you have a bit of interaction with those people. I'm a big fan of that, and it doesn't happen enough anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I'm awful. I'm going to get kicked out of the parks for doing this one day. But when you're on the Tomorrowland Transit Authority and you put your hand out and you high five everybody in the train that's going by,
I've never done that.
so when I get blacklisted one day, I'll
I like yelling at the people on Space Mountain, and then also when I'm on Space Mountain, yelling at the people on the People Mover.
Lee, I'm surprised you didn't pick Optimus Prime's farewell speech at the end of the attraction.
Why?
Well done, recruits.
I don't know. I think that's just a really cool moment. Plus, your seat vibrates.
Does it?
Yeah.
I can't
It's
say
a
about
little
it.
rumbly.
I think Hunter's take some out of your back pocket, sunshine.
You know, I haven't bought batteries in a couple months, so I go to Universal just because I'm cheap. So
Yeah.
Tracy, you picked your Jaws. I
Mhm.
picked the T-Rex drop. Darren, what did you decide on, man?
I don't know.
Did you just call him ma'am? Ma'am.
Man,
Sounded like ma'am.
man,
You just don't understand, man.
it really tied the room together.
Sorry.
Lee, what was your pick, dude?
I don't know, really.
Yeah, it's a hard question.
It's a good question.
My favourite. I mean, like I say, I do really like that. The bridge bit in Forbidden Journey. It has to be something in Forbidden Journey for me.
Mm.
So David's second question was, in that same vein, is there a smell, sound, sight, taste, or touch that when you experience it, instantly reminds you of something at the park?
Yes.
Like the taste when Jaws is electrocuted.
Doesn't say it.
It is.
Like the smell when Jaws was electrocuted. Asta, the sound of the screen rising in the old earthquake. A line of dialogue from the attraction.
I've got
Answer the
one.
question.
Oh, yes. I'm
I've
sure we
got,
could.
I've got my pick on this one already.
Go for it.
Smell plywood, think of Halloween Horror Nights. Every time. Go to Home Depot, just smell Halloween Horror Nights. Beautiful.
Sir, you've been coming here for months now. Can you please buy something or not come back?
I'm gonna.
Leave me alone, man.
I'll piggyback off the back of Darren. One of mine is a Halloween Horror Night smell. It's that smell of dry ice.
Yeah,
Now
knew
it
you were gonna
doesn't.
say that.
Fog
It
machines.
didn't have it the same when we were over last year, and I don't know whether they've changed what they use. But that first year we went, that smell of dry ice. If I smell that anywhere, it instantly transports me back to Halloween Horror Nights.
I love that the Men in Black shop smells like a hospital or an old folks home. It's awful, but it's always what I associate with that scent.
Yeah.
Nina and I say it smells like birds in there. It's like birds have been living in here for a long, long time.
I've never noticed it.
Really, it's
bad.
I've never
Yeah.
noticed it.
I feel bad for the team members in there.
They probably don't notice it.
They're
They've
just
worked in there that long. They probably
they
don't. notice
neuralize them at the end of the day. You
Yeah.
won't remember any of this.
I dare say it's as iconic as Club Cool's smell.
Yeah.
Can't say I've ever smelt that either.
Oh,
That smells like vomit from the Beverly.
Yeah. Sticky floor.
See, Orlando's got a smell all of its own that you can't describe.
Yeah.
And occasionally you'll be
That's
walking along
true.
and you'll get a whiff of something and you go, oh, Orlando, just on the wind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird,
Yeah.
but the sun's
Probably
got to be
chlorine.
right.
No,
as well.
probably.
I don't think I can't name too many things taste wise besides butterbeer that I would associate with Universal and be able to tie that into something else, you know?
See, for us, it's different because I would say cinnamon.
Can I have
Sorry,
mango?
Tracy.
Tar. Cinnamon.
Oh,
Thanks.
I'll cut that out and just taste.
Bag.
What was your choice, Tracy?
Well, for me, anything sugary and cinnamony takes me back to Orlando
Yeah.
because of churros.
Well,
It's
cinnamon's
the only
not.
place I've had them once over here and they weren't a patch on.
Cinnamon's not a huge thing over here, really,
get-
is it? Not like it is in America.
No. And it's just...
We'll illegally deliver you some cinnamon next time you come over. Just
trying to-
pouches upon pouches of cinnamon.
Bugles.
I knew that's not a universal thing, though.
I don't care. Which are now available over here. I found out
Bugles?
today. Bugles. We finally got bugles.
We ate a bag of peanut butter ones the other day.
Peanut
they were
butter
just
and
like
chocolate.
they were just like Reese's peanut butter cups, only in crisp form.
Lee got about 3.
I didn't like them that much, actually.
I ate them all.
Anyway,
Yep.
for me, whenever I smell cheap pizza, it
I
reminds
think a Pizza Planet.
No, it makes me think of Zeus Landing out Circus McGurkus. Whenever I smell
Really?
cheap, crappy pizza, it always makes me think of Circus McGurkus.
like school cafeteria pizza.
Just really craps, like, yeah, well, you know, the type of stuff you get in the theme parks over there. It just it instantly takes me back to there.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good one.
All glowing recommendations for Universal that we have here.
It's difficult, isn't it, when you
Smells like old folks and it smells like cheap pizza.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love when I get... Okay, here's one for you. Whenever I go into a place with really, really bomb-ass air conditioning, I think of the Transformers queue. It's great.
I would think of Men in Black.
We don't really have
And
air
I know
conditioning.
you guys love the Hogwarts Express for its air conditioning.
it's cold.
Or King's Cross, rather.
Oh yeah, if you ever smell like a gym bag or like clothes that were sweaty and just like got thrown directly into the hamper, that's what reminds me of the Hogwarts Express.
Okay.
Whenever
Those cloth seats. Ugh.
whenever I feel crippling anxiety by society, I think of the locker rooms at Forbidden Journey.
See, if you were going to go down that route, you'd say how authentic the Hogwarts Express is. You'd go, yes, whenever I smell reminds me of the Hogwarts Express seats.
Whenever I smell sweaty old guy, I think of Hogwarts Express. It's really hot July, guys.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah.
Can we talk about real quick the King Kong hot dog is called the Kong dog?
Really?
The what?
It's called the Kong dog. Like
No,
Yeah, he said dong.
yeah.
You just mispronounced that
Yeah.
the first time you said it. Which
Well,
I
that
think a
was the
lot of
joke.
people are gonna do. Yeah.
Can you imagine the poor team member there? Can I get the Kong dog?
It's a foot long.
Yeah.
So that's not that
Is
big
that
for a
it?
giant ear,
No,
is it?
it's not.
Where is this going, by the way?
I don't know, but it matches up with Lee's misspellings on Twitter as well.
Oh, Reign of Long.
Tracy didn't
Yeah,
see
Reign of Long.
It wasn't
I heard
on
about
Twitter,
it.
though. I posted it on Instagram, and it
Oh.
changed it. And then obviously Instagram posted Twitter, so that's where it came
It changed it.
And
Lee
did you do
didn't
that on
it.
your
It
phone?
changed
from. I didn't
itself.
write long.
Did you do that on your phone?
Yeah.
I told you that those phones we've got, when you press send, changes spellings. It's got me so many times because I spell check everything and then I'll look back and go, sake.
The reign of long.
I told you and you wouldn't believe me. That's what you get For not believing me.
Anyway.
Ron Jeremy was actually the first person to ride Kong. He loved it.
Uh,
Oh, no, my head's going in all sorts of directions at the moment.
let's
Really?
keep us on track.
Yes.
How do you get episode 200 to Hunter to host?
Why not?
Because
Because he's
know.
not here very often. I thought I'd give him this one.
No!
Behave yourself.
Sorry, I yawned.
We've pretty much all done smells, haven't we? I'm trying to think if there's anything else along the... What's it, cinnamon
No,
taste?
I think we're good.
I can't get proper Mountain Dew over here.
Tough, isn't it? Like, we all know there's things that remind you of it. Like, I could be sat at work and for no apparent reason, just for a split second, be taken back to some part of a previous holiday to Orlando, and I don't know what's triggered it off. Just like a weird little flashback. But I can't put my finger on it if it hasn't been a smell or I've heard something or whatever. But just, it's weird how your memory works.
I heard
The
car horn
sounds of
the other day
entitled
and it
people
took me back.
complaining. Oh, wait, no, that's Disney.
uh,
That's probably Universal as well.
Yeah, it is now.
Ugh,
Since Harry Potter World opened.
yes. Where is that again?
Oh, it's next to Universal.
It's a Disney, isn't it?
Universal adjacent.
It's a Disney's Adventure Island
Yes. Gardens. Adventure Island Gardens.
world.
All right.
all right.
Moving on. Hunter, ask some questions.
All right, Tracy,
Yes.
are you ready for your rapid fire?
Yes.
I might learn something here.
Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley?
Hogsmeade.
Ooh.
Forbidden Journey or Escape from Gringotts?
Forbidden Journey.
Spider-Man or Transformers?
Spider-Man.
T2 or Minion Mayhem?
T2.
Horror Makeup or Sinbad?
Horror makeup.
Disaster or Poseidon's Fury?
Poseidon's Fury.
Seuss Landing or Kid Zone?
Really? Zeus Landing.
Port of Entry or Production Central?
Port of Entry.
Leaky Cauldron or Three Broomsticks?
3 broomsticks.
I mean, you don't want to get stuck with either, but The Hulk or Rip Ride Rocket?
The Hulk.
Ghostly Greens or Planet Putt?
Planet Putt.
Finally, The Lighthouse or The Globe?
The Lighthouse.
All right.
Okie dokie. I didn't learn as much as I thought I did.
No.
Yeah. I think these are all going to be pretty predictable, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to go sleep, and we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 8th wonder of the world is returning to Universal Orlando Resort. So let our friends at Fairy Godmother Travel take care of the resort reservation. They are a Universal Parks and Resorts specialist, as well as being an authorised Disney vacation planner, and their service is free to you. From the awesome Cabana Bay Hotel to those other hotels run by a mouse, Fairy Godmother Travel can book all your Orlando vacation needs. So, you don't need to miss the chance to see the amazing King Kong in the flesh. And please make sure to let them know that you heard about Fairy Godmother Travel because of UUOP. Because every UUOP referral helps us to continue to bring you the greatest Universal coverage. Contact them today by phone at 832-284-4002 or toll free at 888-939-642539 or go to fairygodmothertravel.com.
Let Fairy Godmother Travel make your next vacation magical.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
All right. Welcome back, and on to the next rapid fire. Lee, ask me some questions.
Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
boxers or briefs? No, hang on, that's not what we're doing, is it?
I'm a boxers guy.
I don't want to know.
Thong.
Right. I'm not quite sure. Hunter's the enigma in our lot, so I'm not quite sure how we'll answer to most of these. But Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley?
Hogsmeade. Have you ever seen that land at night? It's beautiful.
Forbidden Journey or Gringotts?
Forbidden Journey. No question.
Spider-Man or Transformers?
Are you kidding me? You got to be amazing, and for that, I pick Spider-Man.
T2 3D or Minion Mayhem?
I'm going to go with Minion Mayhem because it's actually a ride.
What? Oh.
Yeah, I think T2 is a little long in its tooth, actually. I don't really like Minion Mayhem either. I mean, I haven't rode either of them in probably over a year, but if you gave me the choice, I'll pick Minion Mayhem. I think the queue's better.
I hope Gary Goddard's not listening to this show.
Sorry, Gary.
Horror makeup or Sinbad, bearing in mind the last time you went to Universal, you went and saw Sinbad.
Sinbad is still awful. Like, it's legitimately terrible. But I love the horror makeup show. So, that.
Disaster or Poseidon's Fury?
Disaster.
Zeus Landing or Kid Zone?
Seuss Landing until Kid Zone becomes Mario.
Port of Entry or Production Central?
Port of Entry.
Leaky Cauldron or Three Broomsticks?
You know, I'm actually going to go with Leaky Cauldron with this one. I think the food's better.
Hulk or Rip Ride Rocket?
Hulk.
Yeah. Ghostly Greens or Planet Putt?
I'm going to go with Planet Putt. It's got a better layout to it.
The Lighthouse or the Globe?
The Lighthouse. I think the Lighthouse is, the Globe's iconic, but the Lighthouse is something special.
Yes, it is.
No comment.
Next question. What is your favorite piece of merchandise that you have bought at Universal Orlando?
Oh, God.
We can have a few, but
almost everything in my house came from Universal.
But, obviously, Darren, we all have bits that we love. It's like we've all got tons of crap from Universal, but there's always that bit that a mug that if it got smashed, you'd be devastated, or something that if it got broken or lost, you'd be absolutely gutted. Like for me, my Halloween Horror Nights mug that I got last year,
that I nearly dropped today.
Right? That gets used every single day.
Yeah.
My Halloween Horror Nights Tervis. Also.
Tervis?
Tervis.
What's a Tervis?
My Tervis tumbler. We've had this conversation.
You have a tumbler. What's on it?
Halloween Horror Nights. Not that tumbler. It's not a Batman tumbler. That gets used every day.
I've never heard that word before.
It says Tervis across the top of it.
It's a name. It's a brand.
Yes.
Very popular brand.
It's a travel mug.
No. Right? That gets used every day.
Uh-huh.
If I lost or they got broken, I'd drop my Tervis on the floor, going to work one morning and it's chipped a little bit. I was gutted.
Well, after today, I'm not washing your mug up anymore because I dropped it.
You will die.
It went in the sink. It was in water. It was fine.
Ooh.
I'll die. Did you hear that? He values a mug up.
Marital tension at Halloween Horror Nights 26.
Better make sure when I drop it, it's on his head.
We won't be at 26.
No.
You can reenact it at home.
I would say mine is probably, the things that I use every day that I got there, my Ghostbusters tat. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like one of my favorites. I got a Ghostbusters backpack from there, too. That Nina got me. That's pretty awesome. Back to the Future, everything. One of the pieces of merch they have there that I've always wanted that they just charge way too much for is the flux capacitor.
Yeah. So I haven't actually said my favorite. My favorite, and I actually posted on Facebook the other day that I was listening to it and got a lot of likes and a lot of comments, but it's my Islands of Adventure soundtrack CD. For the fact that you can't buy it anymore unless you get it off eBay. Well, it is, yeah. But I just, I know you could probably get hold of it. Someone asked me about it the other day, and I think they said they found it on eBay for quite a lot of money, actually. But the fact that I own a copy of the CD that went out of print not long after we bought it, I think we bought it in 2005, and then obviously having spoken to two of the composers of the music on that CD as well, just makes it so much more special.
Definitely.
And the music is awesome.
I have enough T-shirts. I think I could go 3 weeks without wearing the same shirt that I've purchased from Universal.
Wow.
Cool.
So I have a lot of, and then keychains and pins and lanyards, and I guess the lanyards would be another big one too. That's like anytime you see a lanyard, it's like you think of Universal immediately.
Yeah.
So I like my Horror Nights one.
But you didn't buy it. See, our RIP ones, the fact that we didn't pay for them.
You can buy it.
Yeah. But they don't come with a little VIP thing on the bottom.
You see, I'm looking at me very expensive basilisks.
Oh, yes.
I love them.
How did I not even think about you saying that?
Oh, yeah.
If you look just over my shoulder there, you can see them.
But and I'm suddenly having a horrified thought that says I've lost a lot of weight and it doesn't fit anymore, I may have sent it to the charity shop, and I hope I haven't.
What?
My Jaws t-shirt.
Oh, the Amity swim team one.
Yeah, that's my favourite ever t-shirt.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm having a panic.
I
that
haven't seen
sent
it,
that
actually.
off to, I think I've sent it off with a big pile of stuff and just went, it's all got to go. I
The
hope
show
not.
will continue. After
In a
50
few
times,
moments.
she has your shirt.
See, I love the one you got last year. It's like the entrance to Universal Studios, but with the is it the cat in the hat and the
yeah.
things walking? That's cool.
Mm-hmm. I like that cup
Mine-
set too that I got off of eBay. It's from like 1992, I think it was.
Which one was that, Darren?
Yeah.
It's like a gold, 24 karat gold trim, like cup, and like it's like a highball and a low ball glass
All right.
that have like the DeLorean on it and the original Universal entrance and a couple of other really cool little things on there. Yes, Hunter.
Actually,
I just wanted to chime in real quick. My
Yeah.
favorite, it's pretty simple, but I do have a wand from the first summer that the Wizarding World of Harry Potter was open, the Hogsmeade side. So it is one of the birthday wands. Mine's December, so it's made of elder, though it's not the elder wand. From what I understand, they don't do the non-interactive birthday style wands at all anymore. So,
Really?
just something special from when I first really started to get back into Universal, and something that kind of led me on the path to end up here. So it's got a lot of good memories attached to it.
Funnily enough, my first one was the Elder Wand.
Really?
That's the one I picked, yeah.
Don't let Harry get it. He'll snap it and throw it off a bridge.
Jeez, jerk.
Yeah. Awful. He never did that in the book.
What were you
I
going
wonder
to
how
say?
many kids have broken their wands to see if the hair's inside. It's really supposed to be.
Oh, do you? I hope not.
Kids, try it at home. Your
I
parents
like
will buy
it.
you another one.
I think one of my absolute favourite things, and I only get to see them for a few weeks every year, are my Grinch baubles. By that I mean for Christmas trees, nothing rude.
Yeah.
If you move to Orlando, Christmas actually starts like October 31st. So you could just put your tree up and look at it for months and then not take it down until the beginning of February.
I'd just leave it up year round if Lee would let me.
See, I love
Christmas is pretty much a quarter of the year.
my Horror Night shirt that I got when we went out the first time because I wore it for the RIP tour last year. I'm trying to think actually. My Islands of Adventure CD is without doubt my favourite piece.
Good question.
It was. Thank you. I made that one up.
Oh, did you? It was all right then.
Hunter, this is where you ask the next one.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I was playing with my cat.
Yeah, well done.
The next two questions are about the podcast itself. So these are going to be awful. What has been your favorite podcast interview?
I know mine.
It's pretty easy. It's the gentleman who did the score for Islands of Adventure.
William Kidd,
Mr.
yeah.
William
I need
Kidd?
to get that back out there
That's-
because it's not been up yet for a while.
That is my favourite. I've loved Jim Hill.
I'm not sure if it's a segment, but when we had Jim on to talk about the original concepts for Islands of Adventure, that was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can also hear the original Hunter leans back in chair and yawns very loudly on the podcast.
Yeah.
Go on, Trace, carry on.
Yeah, I've loved having like Gary Goddard on, Sam Janaway.
Yeah, the list as long as you're on.
Yeah, I've loved, Michael Roddy. I've loved having everybody on.
Oh, good, yeah.
But for me, it was Bill Kidd being on. It's, as you know, Port of Entry is, I probably love it more than I love Zeus Landing, which is saying something. And technically it's not a land either, really, because there's no rides or anything in it. But, I absolutely adore that area. And the music's what creates the atmosphere for me. So to learn about the composer of that music
Yeah.
and his processes, and creating this beautiful ethereal cocoon, if you like. It was amazing. I was sat there with my jaw on the floor, and I learned so much, and I found a new appreciation for new kinds of music, the gamelan orchestra. I mean, that was explained how that
Phenomenal,
music.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And if anybody's in the car with me and I've got that CD on, it's not Lee or the kids because they've been bored enough. I find myself explaining how this music was made, and
there's people sat listening to us talking about that interview right now going, where's that? I have not heard that episode. If you haven't been listening if you've only been listening for probably the last 3 years, you won't have heard it because it's when we moved over to Libsyn, we lost a lot of our archive. So I am in the process of getting everything back up, and I will get that episode back up. But it was phenomenal. I actually don't know. It must be mid-20s, I think. It was I want to say it was our first or second anniversary show.
Right. Yes, I'd like to hear that one again.
Mine are the Halloween Horror Nights interviews that we've done. So J. Michael Roddy, Mike Aiello, Laura Wallace, Adrian Lepeltier.
Yes.
Oh God, yeah. How could I've forgotten about Adrian?
The most fun interview we've ever done.
Oh wow, yes.
Was Adrian darling?
I love Adrian.
Yeah.
We get to have Adrian back on.
Yes, we do.
So much.
Because the more I look into like the history of Halloween Horror Nights and the history of other things, Adrian's name just keeps popping up and popping up and popping up again.
Yeah.
So I have a lot more to talk to him about, especially when Horror Nights comes around. But Michael Roddy. I'm not imagining this. We did have John Murdy on, right?
We did.
Yes.
That is right. It's a dream of mine. John Murdy was actually on with us. So.
Yeah, that was the night when I was dead nervous and Darren was dead nervous, and Tracy's like, "Look, we're all the same. We all crap the same way." And after 10 minutes, she sat there and looked at me and just mouthed at me, "Oh my God!"
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, hearing from the people that essentially were either helped create or made Halloween Horror Nights what it is today is just my favorite part of this.
Yeah. Hunter, why Bill for you?
Well, for me, I've always had an interest in music and the theming that goes into these lands, and I think music contributes a major part of that. And at the time, even though I think it's kind of in rough shape right now, Islands of Adventure was my favorite theme park. Yeah. So that music still holds. The nice thing about music is that it doesn't fade or it doesn't get old. It doesn't have to be repainted. It stays the same.
Good point.
And whenever I listen to that, I think about the best memories that I've had at that location.
Musics are the keys to the heart's strings.
Oh.
Ordinarily, I would agree with you. Bill Kidd was phenomenal. As we all know, I only need to hear like 2 bars of the music of Port of Entry and I'm in floods of tears.
Yep.
But I said when I started this podcast that as long as I have Mike Aiello on this show at some point, I will die happy. So to actually sit down with, as far as theme parks go, one of my heroes and talk to him for an hour about everything he's done at the park was just a dream come true. And he's such a nice guy. You know, I didn't feel like I was talking to some sort of theme park royalty or anything. It was just like I was sat down with a friend chatting.
Definitely. Because he's as into everything as we are.
Yeah.
He's as into Universal. He's that much. He's a fan first, and then a creative director second.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I have to say that it was that was my target was him. I want him, and when I've got him, that's it. If the podcast stopped, then I'd be happy.
Yeah. Thankfully, it didn't.
No,
I wouldn't be here.
It was quite a while ago we had him on, actually.
Yep, time again.
Yeah,
I think we shall have a look.
Yeah, we need to.
Cool.
Awesome. So we did go ahead and ask the Producers Club about their favorite interviews. So we have all of these listed out for you.
Yeah. So Brittany Dwinell said my favorite guest would probably have to be Gary Goddard.
Yep. Chris Lepresto, Matt Tucker, Susie Scott, Thomas Wagner, and Luke Bennett all said Jim Hill.
Very popular man.
Yes. And Alicia Stella said, I love it when Jim Hill is there to talk. and talk and talk and talk about all things theme park. His stories are always interesting. Sam Jedway was also a great guest, and of course it's been awesome hearing from Gary Goddard about how he came up with so many cool ideas.
Stuart Mallet says, has to be Jim Hill, funny guy with great stories. I will say, if you just love theme parks, definitely check out the Disney Dish with Jim Hill. That's a great podcast that I've really found myself enjoying.
Yeah, Frank Gallinanis agrees with us. He said fave guest is a toss-up between Mike Aiello and William Kidd.
Awesome. Then Drew said that it's a tie between Jim Hill and Gary Goddard. Slight nod to Jim Hill.
And Todd Elsroth, Brocat, says Seth Kabursky.
Nina Thompson said Mike Aiello and his history with Jaws and Universal episode. It happens to also be the first episode I ever listened to. And look where you are now.
Yes.
You were the ultimate fangirl.
Michelle Fletcher said, oh, God, there's so many. But Gary Goddard, maybe? Lol, I love hearing about how the rides were conceived.
David Wilson said, the interview on 196 with Gary Goddard was fascinating. I love T2, and here it all came together gives me so much more appreciation.
Yeah. Martin McVeigh has to be Jim Hill, simple as that. You could have a 2-3 hour podcast with Jim, and we would all sit and listen to him.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, no, you really could.
Gina Nicholson says, my fave guest has been Hill of Jim. Love his knowledge and insight of what's to come, rumors, etc. And he's really entertaining too.
Donna Pierce says, my ultimate favourite guest was Seth Kabursky. I really enjoy his book and his info when he was on. I also really enjoyed Howard Drossin from episode 190. Very fascinating. Yeah, Howard was awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely. Jim Craig said, William Kidd, I thought his remarks about the music in the parks were phenomenal and extremely interesting. The way he had a whole orchestra of special instruments built specifically for some of the numbers was really interesting. I also found it fascinating in a sort of Jabberwocky sort of way to hear about the female singer in the Sinbad area who is singing syllables that sound like they could be an exotic language, but in fact meant nothing.
Yes. Brian Jennings says, wow, very difficult to nail down, but fave guest would have to be Sam Jedway. Great insight and convinced me to buy his latest book, Universal vs. Disney, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Craig Lucas says, it has to be Mike Aiello. Are you listening, Universal? Get Mike back on and stop being gob.
Thanks for that. Chris Rourke. Mike Aiello, his enthusiasm, excitement, and love for what he does really shines through. They'll love the Jim Hill and Sam Jedway shows too, and the Adrian Lepeltier one too. Damn, you've had some good guests.
Yes, we have.
Yes. Holly Cotter said, my favorite guest was Seth Kabursky. I actually bought his book, off Amazon while listening to his episode. Keeping in mind I haven't gone all the way back and listened to all the podcasts I missed before I became a listener.
Craig Darling says, having only been a listener for around 2 years, so there's a few I've missed in the early years, I'm really interested in the design of rides and attractions, so for that reason, Gary Goddard has been my favourite guest.
Mm-hmm.
The final question is, for all of us, what has been your favorite episode?
If we don't all answer the same to this one, I think there's something wrong.
Barney's Echo Tunnel.
I'm gonna buck that trend already. Actually,
Hunter.
My favorite episode that we have ever recorded, and the one I tell people to listen to if they're just wanting to find out what I do or what any of us do with this podcast, is the hotel menus episode. I think that's one of the best episodes we have ever recorded. Plus, it was a live episode, and
that was the breakfast. It was breakfasts at the parks, wasn't it?
That's it. That's it.
Monster trucks.
Yeah, it was like your breakfast comes with a side of army men and guns.
America. We will bring a bald eagle to your table, but you will not eat it. You will stand and respect it.
You will salute it for about 45 minutes before you eat your meal. Sir, yes, sir.
Well, I had down probably the Jaws tribute show.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I love that ride.
Spectacular.
Still miss it. But then I remembered Barney's Echo Tunnel and how we laughed.
and
laughed.
Yeah.
Laughed a bit more. And every time I hear, if you ever play bits from it, I'm on the floor wetting myself again because it's just, oh, yeah. It's probably going to have to be the infamous Barney show.
Yeah.
Because if we're ever remembered for one show, it's got to be that one.
I mean, I love the Jaws tribute show. I'm very proud that we put that out there. With having sort of Jim on to talk about the show the ride when it first came about, and then funny, I think about this now. The interview we did with Josh, who was the ex-skipper, is actually one of the best interviews we've ever done.
Yeah.
It was fun, really fascinating, digging behind the attractions and find out all the ins and outs of working something like that. I love the themed episodes, the Forbidden Journey episode we did when we acted out like the queue and stuff. I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. The Back to the Future episode we did as well was brilliant.
That was really good.
But there's only one episode that I can still listen to, and I have listened to multiple times, and that still makes me cry with laughter. And that's episode 23, The Kids Don't Walk the Walk with Barney's Backyard. The fact, it's funny, we haven't done it for a long time, but when Hunter starts laughing, his voice, every time he laughs more, his voice goes up an octave. So by the end of it, he sounds like a 12-year-old girl. The fact that we'd all been laughing that much, my head felt like it was going to explode.
Yeah.
It was just so funny. And what the funniest thing about that is, I didn't write any script. All we read was the bump off the Universal website.
Yeah.
So it's all there. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Definitely. That's the one.
Definitely. No, it has to be. It has to be. I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised that Hunter didn't say that, because he always likes to be the enigma, just to be contrary to everybody else. But I don't disagree with your choice, Hunter.
No.
Definitely. Well, we did also ask the Producers Club, so here are their replies.
Yeah. Brittany Dwinell said, my favourite episode would have to be the Jaws tribute episode 21, I think. Listened to that one quite a few times.
Chris Lepresto? Chris Lepresto, the episode where you interviewed the composer for... the episode where you interviewed the composer for the Islands of Adventure music.
I'm really going to have to get that episode back up soon, aren't
Yeah.
I? Matt Tucker said the Producers Club Roundtable debate. Why is that, Matt? Was that because you were on it by any chance?
Alicia Stella says it would have to be episode 154 with Gary Goddard when he talked about Jurassic Park, T2, 3D, Conan, King Kong, and everything he contributed to in the theme park world.
And Stuart Mallett, don't have a favourite as I love them all. And I feel deep sadness when I look in the podcast cupboard and I've got no tins of UUOP left for another few days. But I will say my favourite ever segment was the Walk of the Parks. Time for an update?
I think maybe that's not a bad idea come the fall.
As I've discussed already, things are in the works. They're not exactly the same as Walk the Walk, but something similar.
Okay. Frank Gallianis says, my favorite episode remains the debacle where we all learned of Barney's Echo Tunnel.
Yes, and his musical fountain. Drew Gergich also said the episode that with the first time we had Gary Goddard on, which was the Jurassic Park behind the scenes.
Yes. Todd Ellsworth comes to us with a episode 130 ride retheming.
I don't even remember.
Oh, that's where we did new
Yeah,
themes for the rides.
Yeah.
We've done that a few times, haven't we?
Yeah.
I think
I'm
that's
trying to think which one specifically it was.
130. It's probably the most recent one we've done, 'cause it's been a long time since we've done a retheme,
It
hasn't
has
it?
been a long time.
While you're having a look. The lovely Nina Thompson. I love so many, but it has to be the episodes around February 2014. I was a huge fan, didn't know anyone from the show personally, and my name was mentioned a few times, and I freaked out and had to tell every person I had ever met that I was famous. Those first episodes I ever listened to were a confirmation that I'm not alone in this world of theme park obsessions. They're my favourite because I felt so understood and like I found a new home.
Aww. And now she's part of the family.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Michelle Fletcher says, anything Halloween Horror Nights. I really loved listening about Lee and Tracy's visit last year and the RIP tour.
Yeah, we could that all right. When we did our review of Halloween Horror Nights with Darren last year, Christ, it took us. I think it took us 2 hours just to get through the houses, didn't it?
I think so. Yep.
David Wilson agrees with a lot of other people, and Hunter, who says episode 21, the Jaws tribute show, was the very first episode I listened to and was immediately hooked. I knew those who love Jaws.
Yes.
Oh, I haven't got my phone's not plugged in. I knew those who loved Jaws as much as I did were quality people. Oh.
Yeah. Susie Scott says, I like the listener email shows best. They are so spontaneous and fun. It's hard to remember individual shows that stand out. They're all so great.
Aww.
Our egos, thank you.
Yes. The lovely Thomas J. Wagner says, episode 21, the Jaws Ride tribute.
Surprise,
Never any
surprise.
doubt.
Yeah.
Martin McVeigh says, my favorite episode to date was episode 100 with all the outtakes and listener emails. Hopefully 200 will top it. No pressure.
Well, we'll see.
Apologies, said.
I enjoyed episode 100 because I think that was the one where we did. It was like it started off me and you, and then Hunter
Yes.
came in, and then Darren came in, and it was actually one of the best fact hunters you've done. Was the one for the show. It was good. I like that.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
You did a fact hunter for UUOP.
Oh, I forgot I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It was 100 episodes ago,
Yeah.
Hunter. I'll let you off.
Oh, I'm like a musician. I put out greatest hits, and now I'm just kind of riding off that wave of fame.
Gina Nicholson says, my favourite episode is Lee and Tracy's trip report. I love hearing people's experiences and tips. Love to find out little secret extras like the immigration room tour, and it helps me to plan my next trip. And I love the honesty when things don't go so well. Are you listening, Cowfish?
Donna Pierce says, this is, so this is unique. I enjoy when you do different types of podcasts, top fives, roundtable discussions, Dead Man's Digest, etc. That being said, some of my favorites were the outtakes episodes, the top 5 questions and top 5 top 5 cues, and the top 5 restrooms. But my top favorite was a ways back. You had a few episodes called Orientation, 104 and 114.
And 124, I think.
Yeah. They went through the parks talking about all the different attractions. Those were my favorites. Not only were they informative and entertaining, but gave you a knowledge of what was there. I also really thoroughly enjoyed Digest because I am big into Halloween Horror Nights. Lee was telling me nobody likes Digest. That's why we didn't do so many.
No.
Yeah.
The reason we do
Lee always tells me everybody hates it. And that's why we don't do it. So, we're going to fix that this year. We're going to have a lot more. Now that I know everybody enjoys them. You did an episode once where you went back through the houses and had the audio. Again, a ways back. I love that episode also. I haven't really narrowed this down, but ultimately my favorites are different layouts, audio, orientation, etc.
Which is, that's what I like to do rather than just
I
churn
do
out
the
the same
orientations.
crap all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's like, I've never, like the audio from the houses and stuff, I've never really been that bothered about. I've listened to them before when you've done them, Darren, but obviously like last year, I have listened to yours and Nina's review of Horror Nights last year so many times and just listened because it takes, like having been through the event to listen through the walkthroughs of the houses, it's just, I sit there in tears at my bench at work. It's not good.
Oh,
You big softy.
it's like pulling teeth.
Jim Craig. Both of these answers are the same for me, the William Kidd episode. I just found that whole episode so entertaining. I probably listened to that one episode 20 times and afterwards found the CD online and purchased it as well. It was fun to listen to that CD with my 13-year-old son, who was a huge movie score and music enthusiast, and to have him say, hey, I recognise this song. This is one that plays near the ticket booth.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Jennings says, Fabe episode? ... Man, pick anything, really. I liked the older episodes with the original Fact Hunter segments.
We need to resurrect them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Hunter guy, he just got lazy.
You're right. And I've really enjoyed hearing from those people affiliated with the development of Universal over the years. My biased favorite was the one in which my butterbeer preference was played from SpeakPipe. Can't remember exactly, but somewhere around 140 maybe.
There seems to be a bit of a sort of
Trend?
of people saying, I enjoyed the episode that I was on, or my name was mentioned.
That's quite normal, I feel.
Well, that's why we do it. I like to give people name checks.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, that's Thomas's favorite episode for sure, is the ones where we mention Thomas's name.
Yes, Thomas.
I think it's about every show.
He is the ultimate
the next
universal
one's
fan.
from Craig Lucas. Says, it's so hard. There's been so many. Oh, my accent's terrible. It's even worse than it normally is.
You sound a bit north of the border.
Yeah. I knew how much hard work the orange-headed buffoon puts into every single show. However, if I had to pick one, it would still be the Jaws tribute episode.
Craig, how dare you call my wife the orange-headed buffoon? No, he loves you. It's
Someone's
just me
in trouble and I don't know who. I know he loves me.
Chris Rook says, so tough. Loved the Forbidden Journey walkthrough show, and the Barney's Echo Tunnel is a stone cold classic. It's the greatest hit we've been writing off for years.
Yeah.
But it has to be the Jaws tribute show. That's our Bohemian Rhapsody. Though I expect the big fat quiz of the year with that handsome from Scarborough on it will win hands down. Winking emoticon.
What?
I could hear you mouthing along.
Sorry.
It's like watching a movie with him.
Luke Bennett says my favourite episode was the episode 21, the Jaws tribute show.
And Holly Cotter, favourite episode, honestly, the top bathrooms was extremely enjoyable to me, lol. I also love all the Dead Man's Digest episodes.
Craig Darling said, I think the recent episode with Gary Goddard on T2 3D was a perfect insight into the thought process, trials and tribulations, and the highs and lows that go into designing and building an attraction.
Yep.
Yes, we will have Gary on more.
Oh, yes. There's more there.
He's worked on so much in those parks.
And we're like essentially BFFs at this point. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you look out, like I find it hilarious that like last time when we got to the end, he was like, sorry, but the answers were a bit short there. I'll try and string them out a bit more next time for you.
Definitely.
And to wrap up, our last rapid fire is with the man who started it all. Never forget, it was started by a man with no hair. Darren, ask Lee some questions for me.
Lee, I've got some questions for you.
Okay.
Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley?
Hogsmeade.
Forbidden Journey or Escape from Gringotts?
Forbidden Journey.
Spider-Man or Transformers?
Transformers.
T2 3D or Minion Mayhem?
T2.
Horror Makeup or Sinbad?
Horror Makeup.
Disaster or Poseidon's Fury?
Poseidon's Fury.
Zeus Landing or Kid Zone?
Zeus Landing.
Port of Entry or Production Central?
Port of Entry.
Leaky Cauldron or Three Broomsticks?
3 Broomsticks.
The Hulk or Rip Ride Rocket?
We all know you're going to say it. Just say it.
Rip Ride Rocket. It might be different the next time I ride it, but it stands at the moment. I have to say Rip Ride Rocket.
Ghostly Greens or Planet Putt?
Planet Putt by a long shot.
Yeah.
And finally, and you better answer this correctly, unlike everyone else besides me, the Lighthouse or the Globe?
Sorry, Darren, but I think the Lighthouse I much prefer it. It just
That makes no sense.
I'm talking about.
I agree the Globe is iconic, but the Lighthouse gives off much more to that resort as a whole than the Globe does. You can see that lighthouse on a night from anywhere. We could see it from our hotel room last time.
It talks of
I love
magic
it.
and mystery.
I love it. Having been to Alexandria, where that did we see the lighthouse? I don't think we did we? It was a long time ago, but I've been to where that lighthouse
Isn't
is.
it one of the 7 wonders of the world?
No, I don't think so. The Hanging
The
Guards of
lighthouse.
Babylon.
We didn't go to Babylon now.
I don't even know where that is.
Babylon.
It sounds like a hairdresser's.
You going to keep babbling on, or are you going to talk about Universal?
Anyway, the lighthouse without, and it's not even close.
That's disappointing.
Sorry, Darren.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one that is not insane.
In fairness, right, Darren, it shows the split between us. Because you've been going since 1993.
Yep.
The rest of us have only been going since 2004 at the earliest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
Well, no,
think-
Hunter didn't go the year he was born. Come on.
Tracy, by the way, the Lighthouse of Alexandria is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world.
There you go.
See, I do
Want to
know some
correct me.
things.
Yep.
And Darren, I'll have you know, my first visit was 2005.
Oh, okay.
He was on
Still.
Red.
So it was 2.
Been pretty much there since park opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning.
15 short years after park opening.
Man.
Wow. 200.
It's crazy. It's
gone
crazy.
fast.
You know, it's weird how, like Nina said it there, you know, that I know famous people, and it's like, we're not famous. But I try
No,
not.
we're definitely
No,
not.
speak for yourself.
In a very, very small little circle,
People
we
know
are.
who we are.
Remember before we were podcasting how you used to geek out over things?
Oh, totally.
You know, and now we're gods.
I wouldn't go that far. But it's just, for me, the biggest thing we've got out of these 200 episodes is the friends we've made.
That network,
Oh.
it's...
Well, thank you, Lee. I'm glad to know you too.
But it is, you know, I love hanging out with you and Kim and Darren and Nina and
The family. That's what it is.
the Popcorn Doctor and Gregory and Laura and Jesse and like Andy
Andy.
and Sam. The fact,
You know,
Andy and
and-
Sam. The fact that we've got people that will travel from
Thomas
one
and Lynette,
side of
obviously, you can't
America
forget Thomas and
to the
Lynette.
other to come and see us is unreal. And
Yeah.
Thomas and Lynette, you know, I gave him his own little private. This sounds weird now. Uuop.
Him his own little private session.
Well,
in the back
we went
at the Hard Rock.
Yeah, we went over to the Hard Rock Hotel
Call
to
it the
drop
Hard Rock for a reason.
to drop the stuff off for the
Oh,
challenge that day.
yeah,
And I saw him.
traumatised him.
I saw him on his phone, so I just snuck up behind him and just rested my head on his shoulder and just went, "Hello, everyone, and welcome to this very special episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast." And he's just like, "Lee."
In the first time, I traumatised him.
But yeah, it's just
And,
it's weird.
Todd had come down from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a lot of guests at our last meetup that came from all over the United States
Yeah.
and
In Canada.
further, yeah. So thank you all so much. You're the reason we do this. Can't believe it's
Absolutely.
been 200 episodes.
I know.
Yeah.
In 5 years.
Oh, and there's plenty more. There's plenty
yes.
more to come.
Yes, and I'd like to take this moment, this opportunity to just ask everyone to stop bothering me so much in the parks. I mean, I know I am famous, but you don't need to come up to me so much. You know, I can't ride a ride with everyone, so just calm down, everyone. Yeah. If
you ever
anybody
see
at all
Darren
can
and
notice us, please. That would be
No
great.
flash photography, please.
Hey, seriously.
Darren and I in the parks, we purposely talk as loud as possible in hopes
Yes.
that one of you lucky people will be able to recognize us.
Yes,
And,
yesterday we were recording an episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Yes, I love that podcast. I love when I talk on it.
I must admit, we've only ever had it happen to us once.
It was weird. It was
And
lovely.
that was in Stay and Scream in Finnegan's last
Yeah.
year. But I suppose it's different. Our voices will stick out more because
Yeah.
we're English.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we've only ever had it happen once, and it was pretty freaky. To be honest, it's weird. But you know, we need to get you 2 T-shirts because Hunter, you don't even have one.
Yeah,
No, I actually don't wear clothes when I go to the parks.
That's
my
why
shirt
no one
was from
comes
like
anywhere
3
near you.
sizes ago.
Well, we shall sort that out. Darren, Hunter, start looking for T-shirts and let me know, and we'll get them sorted out for you.
I need to start posting our pictures daily on Twitter.
Yes, wearing your T-shirts. If you
Yep.
see this man in the parks, please stay clear. He is naked. That's why Hunter.
And-
That's why no one comes anywhere near you
Why is that?
because he's
You're
naked.
all the time.
They call me Roadhog. Well,
Oh, boy.
on that note, any other special words or anything like that?
Oh, thanks everybody.
Absolutely.
That's all I
Yeah.
want to say. Thank you.
Yes. We do it for you, and without you, we are nothing. Thank you.
That seems
It's the
weird.
next 200.
200, man, it's crazy.
Now, before we wrap on up, don't forget if you live outside of the United States and the United Kingdom, go to iTunes in June and subscribe, rate, and review the show, and you could win a $25 gift card to Universal Orlando.
Mhm.
So, for Darren, Tracy, Lee, all the Producers Club's members, all of our guests for the past 200 episodes, and every single one of you that's a listener. This has been the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, signing off.
That's it for another unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Make sure you never miss a show by subscribing on iTunes, and while you're there, please leave us a rating and a review. Listen to us on Stitcher, Google Play, and all your podcast apps. Email us with any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com, or even better, record your message at speakpipe.com/uuopodcast. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest, keyword UUO Podcast. Check out our blog for even more content at uuopodcast.com. And finally, our sponsors, Fairy Godmother Travel, are here to help with all your Universal vacation needs. So check them out today at fairygodmothertravel.com. Well, that's a wrap. See you next week.